Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. It's another fun-filled week for Christmas. I'm so excited to be here with you and to share with you what we are going to be making tonight, plus one extra thing I want to let you know about. But tonight we are going to make not one, not two, but 4 projects. Yeah, we're going to do it really fast. We're going to go through all these wonderful snowman style wreaths or snow women, whatever you want to call it, and it'll fit all types of ranges of budgets. So if you want to go the Dollar Tree route, you can go the Dollar Tree route. If you want to go over to Hobby Lobby, you can go to Hobby Lobby and pick up your supplies. But either way, we're going to have a really fun time. The next thing I want to let you guys know about is Julie's Biz Boutique. The doors are open and I want you to join. If you've ever thought about joining an online business group, why not join mine? Listen, you watch me here on YouTube, you make beautiful crafts and wreaths, and I teach you how to do that. But guys, there's so much more to it than just the creative part. So if you struggle with social media, if you struggle with planning content, if you struggle with just running an online business, figuring out Etsy, figuring out a website, figuring all the things out that you just aren't equipped to do, join Julie's Biz Boutique. And guess what? We have a new Julie's Biz Bestie that I want you to find out about as well. Only if you're a member of Julie's Biz Boutique. The doors close on November 15th, so join fast. I'll see you in Julie's Biz Boutique. Let's get to crafting. Okay, this one starts with the Dollar Tree wreath form that you can get at Dollar Tree or even Hobby Lobby. I'm going to take some foam board that I did get at Dollar Tree and I'm going to create a template, and then we're going to cut out the pieces of foam board. This is pretty easy to do, and just use your wreath frame as a template. If you don't have one of these snowman wreaths, use a bigger wreath frame and a smaller wreath frame, and then make a template out of cardboard or something for the hat. Then we're going to take one of these Dollar Tree like faux tile pieces, and we're going to add some paint to the front of it and kind of give it a little bit of a distressed antique look. And then we're going to take it off and simply put it on our foam board. Here's the good thing. It has a glue adhesive background, but once we cut this, we're going to have to add another layer of glue as well. I didn't realize that until after I was cutting it, but you'll see here in a moment what I'm talking about. You will need to add a little bit of glue there. Then you're going to take the piece and you're going to put it onto the wreath. Now I use some hot glue here and we're going to glue that on, and then we're going to add our pieces that we cut and made for this. Now, this is super easy and you can do this any way you want, but I also had like a little indent that I made on the top so that it would meet nicely. We are going to cut some felt out to cover the back of it. I'm going to create a little hook for the snowman so we can hang him up, and then we're going to glue the felt over top of that hook and the back of your wreath. So when you flip it over, you're going to have a little snowman. Now you're going to do any type of trim. Now this particular trim that I used for this wreath was actually a garland that I got from Hobby Lobby. So you can get the miniature garlands there. I took some Dollar Tree mittens and put them over the little hands just to add a little bit of a touch. Added a little hat, again from Dollar Tree, and we are just going to add some glue on the back to secure that, and then we're going to add a little bit of decor on the front. But he's so cute. I love how it turned out. I love the different things that you can do. I'm just going to glue down the top half of that hat so that it will just stay put. Then again, a Dollar Tree little scarf. So this is mainly a Dollar Tree project with the exception of the beading, but honestly you could go and get some of their roping or see what they have in their Christmas decor that you could use instead. I made this a few years ago, but you can still get these supplies at Dollar Tree. And then let's just shorten that scarf a little bit and add a little bit of a fringe, right? But I think it's so cute and it's such an easy project. Now, we're going to use that same frame. You can get one of these frames at Hobby Lobby too, but we're going to use yarn with this one, okay? Now, if you've watched any of the bunny videos that I've made, we've done something very similar. So this time we're going to take a chunky yarn, and you can get this at Hobby Lobby, but you can also get it at Walmart. And you can use the chunky yarn, and we're going to glue it around the bottom, and then we're going to start wrapping it from the bottom up. So you're going to want to add a little bit of glue, not too much, because you don't want that glue to show through the yarn, but the chunky yarn is going to work best. So you're going to keep going from the top, or from the bottom all the way to the top. And then we're going to do the same thing for the head of our wreath. Isn't that cute? I just think it's so adorable. And you know what? This would be a great frame for a bunny, and you could just take off the hat and the arms, and you could save it for Easter as well and do the same technique. Now that we're done, we're going to glue it on the back, add a little bit of a zip tie, and then I ran some of that yarn in between the pieces of the yarn on the back of the wreath just to give it a little bit more of a stability. Then I got some of this gray yarn. Again, I got this at Hobby Lobby, and we're just going to tie it to the base of our hat. And then you're going to, listen, just wrap it all around. You're going to wrap it around the top and then wrap it around the base. Then I just took a popsicle stick. If you don't have some popsicle sticks, go get them. They're so cheap, and you can get them at the Dollar Tree. And this will be the brim of our hat. It's such a great little technique to have on hand. Isn't that cute? Then I took these big black fuzzy chenille stems. I believe these came from Hobby Lobby too. And I took some little buttons and little snowflakes. Those are snowflake ornaments for the eyelashes. I took some, oh, what is this called? A stiffer piece of felt, added some buttons, cut out a nose, and then we're going to make a bow. Now this bow is going to be super easy, but we're going to add a little trim to our hat, and then we're going to take and make sections for our bow. So you're going to take about an 8-inch length, and you're going to go 4 times, meet in the middle. Take a zip tie and adhere it in the middle. Now, if you need a good bow tutorial, let me tell you, you just need to go watch some of my bow tutorials here on YouTube. But here's the thing with all of these projects tonight, there's an original video that we made several years ago that I want you to go watch. And if you want any of the measurements, any of the lists, go to that playlist, all right? Check it out in the description box below, and I'll try to leave it in the comments. I'll try to remember that one, guys. Sometimes I forget, but I loved this ribbon. Did you know that this plaid is very popular for Christmas? I took some little ornaments that are snowflakes that we had used for the little eyebrows for the buttons too. Now, let's make a Dollar Tree snowman wreath. Now, they have these little kind of miniature, I want to call them grapevine wreaths. So we took a larger one and a smaller one. We took some foam board and we traced both sizes of these wreaths. Okay, so that's important for you to keep in mind. And then we traced the hat that I got at Dollar Tree too. So once you get this all connected, we're going to start assembling it. Now, I had this fabric left over from a different project. I believe I bought it from Hobby Lobby or wherever you can buy fabric. I think even Walmart has fabric. And you know what? I think Dollar Tree sells rolls of fabric too. This will work for that. Then we're going to glue those 2 circles that we put fabric on, put it on the back of the wreath frame, add the hat in the template we made with the foam board, and that'll make that template just stand out. And make sure to subscribe, guys. If you love this video, you're going to love everything we do here on Julie's Wreath Boutique. I took 2 holiday garlands, or picks that you would call, and we added them to both sides, and I made a very simple bow. Again, if you want to watch the full tutorial and I can help you make this bow so simply that you will want to make it. We're going to add it to the middle of our wreath, and this little guy is so cute. I love it. It was one of my favorites that I made, and I did make this a few years ago. I can definitely tell with the sweater I'm wearing in this particular video. But you're going to add a little pipe cleaner, and we have a beautiful Dollar Tree project. So the next one we're going to make is this easy snowman wreath. Now, I took 3 different sizes of grapevine wreaths from Hobby Lobby and I spray painted them. Then I took some battery operated lights, and on the back, we're going to add two major Big Daddy zip ties, okay? And then you're just going to add your lights throughout your wreath. Now, be warned, this is a big wreath, okay? This is going to fit from the top to the bottom of your door, and it's going to make quite the statement. I went on Canva, not Amazon, guys. Canva, and I show you in the original tutorial how to make a template for this hat. So it's really important that you go to the description box, find the video links, and go watch this tutorial. We did it last year. And then we're just going to add a little bit of embellishment with ribbon. I use the stiffer black felt for this hat, and we're going to add some little embellishments that I already had on hand. You guys know what I'm talking about. You have Christmas decor in your bins from years past. Then I took this really pretty cardinal ribbon. I believe we got it either from Trendy Tree or the Wreath Shop. We'll link it down below. And I use my Pro Bow 4-in-1. If you don't have a Pro Bow 4-in-1, you need to get one. This is the best bow maker out there, and it makes it so much easier. But guys, if you love crafting and you want to sell your products, you need to join Julie's Biz Boutique. So check out the link for Julie's Biz Boutique. Check out the shopping links that we have spread out here on Amazon, not on Amazon, but on YouTube. And check it out. When you watch these videos and you click on a link and you buy a product from one of those stores, you help me. And I appreciate that so much. You don't have to pay anything extra, but it does help me produce more content for you. So we're going to make this bow. And again, you're going to want to watch this on the full video. I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a tip on how to do this. And I love how all of these projects came together. I gave this one to a dear friend for her house, and she loves it. So this is such a great project to make, and such a beautiful wreath as well. Again, you're going to put the hat on the top of your wreath here. I'm going to add a little bit of these fern style pine, not fern, but they're like pine picks that I had, and we're going to add them there. And then we're going to add our beautiful bow that we made, and voila, you have a beautiful, beautiful snowman. Now, if you watch this whole tutorial, guess what I want you to do? Leave me a snowman in the comments. Start a conversation, say hello, tell me which one you've made or you're gonna make. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and come back next week for a brand new video, and I hope to see you in Julie's Biz Boutique. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time here on YouTube.